Now I'm going to bravely run away. Ammunition efficiency is going to be really important. You can see my ammo down here, by the way. So this is how many rounds I have in my magazine before I need reloading. And this is the ammunition I have to reload. So there's a very good possibility with how many rat hounds there are here that I will run out of ammo if I'm not careful with it. I could just punch him to death. That's another possibility. I mean, we have no melee skill, but these guys are not that hard to hit. It's only 70%. We will take damage, but the damage doesn't really matter because we could just go up to the medical ward and get healed again. So you know what? I actually am going to stick around here. But my other possibility is we run away and we run out the exit. The only problem with that is the enemy will stay right by the exit and they'll get the initiative drop on me when I come back, and they'll get a round of hitting me anyway. So we'll just try and kick the guy's head in. And save our ammo for the critical hits. When and if we get those. So we're just going to punch and kick this guy. I'm going to keep moving back. I might exit in a little bit, but we're about to get our critical hit back anyway. I'm not sure I really want to use it though, because this guy's half dead. But if I don't use it, more than likely it's going to take us another turn. So you know what? F it. Down it goes. Okay. That should be the combat. Now there's a couple of bits of remains that we can loot. So we get a rat hound leather, which is a crafting item. And a adrenal gland and another rat hound leather. Now you'll see there's a quality level, and then there's a tailoring skill to be able to use this. In this case, it's 25. The higher the quality level, the more tailoring experience you need to be able to effectively craft with it. We're just going to go ahead and take all this stuff. A lot of it we will initially be selling. Okay. So we're not hurt enough that we need to run away. We're going to take things easy. And I'm going to hold the tab key every so often, so that we know what all can be looted. Okay, we found a trapdoor. That's going to be important. Health hypo. Much needed. One of these is probably locked. Oh, okay, not quite. We found ourselves a border guard orders. These old blood-stained orders were issued by the Omega Central Command to their border guards. The orders state that the guards are to shoot anyone they perceive as SGS member on sight. Also, 1,000 Charon's bounty is placed on one called Gorski. So if we pick this item up to gain 1 point of experience. You can study this type of item 3 times. So this is your oddity. We have just found one. So if you look down here, this is how much experience we need to level up. We only need 4. Now, if you're playing this with the classic experience system, it's a lot more experience. You still have the oddities, and the oddities do give you experience, but it's not as significant as it is with this version. So when we hit take all, it will immediately give me that experience point. I read it, it's consumed, it's gone. Notice there was a cap there. I can only find that item 3 times and get use out of it. Any more than that, oftentimes the game will give you more items than the cap too. Any more than that, I get no benefit. And it gives you more items like that, so that, you know, depending on how you play the game. Ooh, we got a 44 rounds for free. That's nice. Some 5mm rounds and some 7.62 armor-piercing rounds. Not bad. I will point out that these items are going to be different every time you play through. What items I found on previous playthroughs were different than this time. Okay. We're not going to go through the trapdoor just yet. Let's come on over here, just take a peek over here. There's a junk pile we want to look at. Okay, there's nothing in there. We're going to leave no stone unturned. You also notice there's a power switch. We haven't turned on the generator yet, though, so there's no point in doing that. We can take advantage of these gates, though. If there's an enemy like there is right now on the other side. Rats can't open gates. They'll come on over here and be mad at me, but then I just get to go, hello, would you like to die now? Good night. And then we'll just wait until our cooldown's off and we'll crit him again. Oh, one came in behind me. Let's focus on him. We didn't quite get him. Come in and punch him. Okay, you're dead. Come back over to the fence. Wait until our cooldown comes off again. Good night. And there you have it. That should be the end of combat. Let's reload. Okay. Now, every time you kill an enemy, you won't necessarily get remains. This time, no remains from any of those guys we just killed. So, with the oddity style of playing, there's not really an incentive to kill every enemy, other than just to make your way maybe a little bit safer, perhaps. There might be more enemies on the other side here. I don't remember 100% on where all the enemies are. They do move around a little bit. Okay, nothing really to see here. Okay, so why is that trapdoor relevant? And that's one of the things, because we have good perception, we will find things like that. If we hadn't had good perception, we may not have found that. So what would we have a problem with? Well, that door is locked. Well, the trapdoor lets us get around that. And there's no reason in using a lockpick, especially in this version of the game. You don't have to. When you're playing the classic version, you would get experience for picking locks. So it's really up to you if it's worth the investment. But in this version, using skills, kid and kills doesn't do us anything. So. Okay, Cave Hopper leather gloves, and a Border Guard orders, which is the same item we've already gotten, so we get that one again. And then the gloves should give us more damage with our punches. So right now, that's relevant because we don't have another gun, but once we get another gun, that's not going to be so relevant. And we get some more health items. And I think that's all that's in here, other than the power switch, which we can't use because we don't have the generator on yet. Now, I know where the generator is, but what we're going to do is we're going to do our best to clear the area out because we get more money for clearing out all of them. And I do know that we're going to get swarmed. So we're going to come down this way, which is the opposite way of where we want to go first. We can also use terrain to our best advantage as well. All right, let's pop this guy. Okay, down he goes. If we go here, only one rat can attack me at a time because this is blocked off. So this is going to be our best situation to fight these guys if we want to stick around. Alternatively, we just leave out the exit. But for now, if we did get swarmed, another way to do this would be to drop down our flare and just get them to run away for a turn. But we're okay so far. Let's use our punchy gloves. Punch the crap out of the guy. Then go back into our little bottleneck here. Now, they do get advantages by being together in a pack like that. But only one of them can get at me at a time, and I think just by punching these guys, honestly, I will win. That is if I hit. Okay, that's it for that turn. Well, maybe that isn't the best move, but we can kill the one behind him with a crit. Go, down you go. Let's try and punch this one to death. Okay. It's starting to look a little dicey here. We're probably going to want to go back to the medical. We're missing a lot on this guy. Alright. I might want to run away here, because this guy's going to be after me soon. I'm just going to run. We don't have to stand and fight if we don't want to. Bye! They won't follow me. Whenever you're through one of those, like, loading screen, more or less, they don't follow you, so... Now, we're going to turn it on high speed, and we're going to get back to the medical ward. But we'll methodically clear this out. But this is going to be a much better use of our resources. Just going and getting the free heals. This game is really about efficiency, so you got to use what you got. Let's reload here. Good. Alright. Medical and psionics. All right, let's go get healed. And we can also trade off some of the items we've got. And you look at my injuries. Of course, that's why I'm here. We'll have you fixed in no time. Okay. Alright, we can slow down time a little bit here. Alright, let's barter with them. See if you'll buy anything. Like, for example, we don't need psi boosters. We don't have psionic abilities, so that's an easy trade. Looks like that's the only thing he's willing to buy. So this is worth 275. So does he have anything we want? Not really interested in crafting here. This probably takes skills like chemistry or bionics that we don't have. Biology, I'm sorry. Chemistry or biology that we don't have any skill in. So not really worth taking. Yeah, he really doesn't have anything. I mean, we could take a health hypo from him. And then just take some credits. But we spent a lot of credits, so I really want the credits back. So we're going to get 27 credits out of him. There we have it. I'm not going to sell off some of the other items I got too. Like, for example, I may just sell off these gloves. So then again, I may keep them for later too. We don't have to sell them right away. Okay, we're going to go to the Agronomy pens because we can sell the organs of the monsters we killed. Again, I don't have biology skills, so a lot of this stuff isn't useful to me. Might as well just sell it. Okay. Let's trade. So he's going to take 3 raw leathers, 6 organs, 4 medicines, and 3 chemicals. So the important thing here is the organs. This is worth 90. And then the 2 pelts. So this is worth 220. And this is worth 225. Now I could craft with that, but I don't have any recipes for it just yet. Okay, let's see what blueprints he has. Leather armor we may want. But more than likely I'm going to go tactical vest route. Incendiary bolt, gas grenade, extract humor, chemical bolt. I might pick up the leather armor. 549. And we should be able to get that. Where was that? Okay. So it's a little in his favor. I'll go ahead and take another firebomb. What the hell, while we're here. Just the one. Okay, auto. Give him a little bit of credits for it. Oh, I don't... Yeah, I have that many credits. Well, of course I do. Okay. We have ourselves another firebomb. Now, one thing... first off, we just right-click on it, uses it, and it goes away. The other thing is... You gotta manually stack the things in your hotbar. Doesn't do it automatically. So we have our first recipe. Oh, also we have some updates here. So we have the final Jonas's watch. And then we completed a couple quests as well. Or, not really quests, missions. Okay, now crafting. Now we only have this one recipe right now. Well, all we need to craft is get some leather. Slap that there. And you can also put additives. So overcoat fabric. So if you have some fabric, you can make it into an overcoat like what we're wearing. And then there's padding that you can also add if you so choose. So these are optional. You don't have to do it. Did I search his barrel? Yes, well, I have now. Do I have anything that would be sold to the one dude? No. It's possible somebody will take the rubber balls, but I'm not 100% on that. I don't know if we're going to get a whole lot out of anybody else. I say we just go back down to the exit. I'm trying to remember how did I build my character again? So I took a little bit of scraps and a little bit of tailoring. Okay. All right. So that's going to be a good way to empty out our inventory, which actually does matter because you do have a weight limit. Now, we aren't likely going to reach it at this moment, but later on it will be important. Right now we're only at 20 out of 150 maximum. Okay, back out into the into fighting the rats. Now I'm gonna go up the other way. The reason being is I'm more than likely gonna get hit by that rat if I go back the way I did before. And I'd rather like wait until we know for sure we're gonna want to go get healed or something. While we're full health, we'll try and maintain that full health. Oh, there is a rat over here I saw. Maybe multiples. 62%. We'll go for it. We may miss, though. Look at me jinxing it. I'm probably just gonna run away. Depends on how many of them come here. We could firebomb them, too. Although there is only 2 of them. I kind of want to save the firebomb for a particular fight, but I do have 2. It'll also keep more rat hounds off my back if there's some over there. Let's get some distance. Another thing I could have done is I could have netted the dude. Wow, we just barely didn't hit ourselves. Okay, we're gonna have to sit tight here. Did we hit? Yeah, we did hit that one. That one burned alive. I guess we can leave and come back, because I'm not going to be able to go anywhere anyway. That was probably a waste of a firebomb, if I'm totally honest with you guys, but... Well, we at least got our... That one's down. Let's wait. Oh, he's gonna get afraid of the fire and run. Let's go ahead and reload. I stepped on the fire and took a little bit of damage, unfortunately. Because it was still there. I should have waited a little longer. Apparently I can't reach him. Oh, there goes the fire dying down. Oh, that's mean. Got a bit of remains over there. Oh, we're still in combat, huh? Holy crap. This is a firebomb situation if I've ever seen one. I don't think I have enough AP to do it, though. Yeah, I don't think I do. They're gonna be all in my face, too. I don't know if the firebomb's gonna work here. You could flare... Alright, there's still a bunch of them here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move around this one. See if we can firebomb these guys. We can always buy more firebombs, and we're probably going to do that anyway. I hope they're all still here. There was like at least 3 of them. Threw it a little long, but that should still have gotten 2 of them. And then we'll just punch this one. It's already low on health anyway. It'd help if we hit it, but we got a crit on it. And it's afraid, so we can kind of wail on it. Come on, get him. There we go. Okay. We're done with combat. Okay, we got a fancy rat hound here. This rat hound was sporting a small gold earring for some reason. Can't really tell where the fire is. I don't want to move too far up. I don't know if there's still rat hounds on the other side. Oh, okay, it's starting to die out. See, that firebomb came in handy. Allowed us to clear out these rats pretty nicely. There might still be a couple of them around, though. That's where the throwing skill comes in handy. It gives you good crowd clearing abilities, which is really going to come in handy. Yeah, I hear one howling away. See if we can find it. Oh, I see it. On the other side of the fence. It's over here somewhere. Let's just go ahead and interact over here. Actually, missed some lootables. Syringe and some bolts. Oh, we found the power generator, so let's do that. Forget if there's anything over here. I don't think so. Okay. Get the shelves first. Okay, so this is the third time. So we've maxed out the border guard orders. And we leveled up. Let's go ahead and take our level up. Okay. So we're not going to get any abilities this level, but on even levels you get a feat. So this being level 2, we will get another feat. We will max out guns. I'm not sure about throwing just yet. We will max out persuasion and mercantile. We will max out hacking, lockpicking. We will max out mechanics. The 10 points here, though, has to divide among a few other skills here. So I'm going to put at least 3 in there. Maybe 4 in the traps, and then 3 in tailoring. Then we'll probably vary that up next time. Beats. Okay. So what else we got here? Expertise may be worth picking up at this point. Is there anything else I'd rather pick up? Sprint, strafe, press fire, sure step, trigger happy. Now, I think we take expertise now. It will get better and better as we go. So, I think we take that now. Another one I'm eventually going to want to take is sure foot. Or sure step, I'm sorry. Because we can just walk right through caltrops and it doesn't affect us. And I will be using caltrops probably really heavily because they're very effective. So, yeah, let's go with the expertise here. There we have it. Okay. Let's go get the power generator. Status off, flux controller missing. Insert flux controller. Flux controller inserted successfully. Turn on. Power generator is operational. Okay, now we can turn on the outposts. Did that rat hound come back? Alright, what we can do... We can go through the fence. And close the fence, and then they can't get me. Ah! Thwarted you. Now, eat a bullet. Okay, awesome. Let's use the remainder of our turn to reload. Then we're just gonna wait for our crit again. Because why not? Eat a bullet. Okay, awesome, done. Yeah, I mean, you can go a melee build. It's just, the thing you have to keep in mind with this game is it's really important to focus on a set thing. Melee weapons is very viable in this game, and in some ways it's a lot cheaper to do. Because you don't need ammunition. You just get a machete, and then you wail away on guys. There might be a couple more sneaking around over here. I've had that happen before. Okay, just making sure. Alright, so we cleared out this area successfully. As a matter of fact, we're still on max health, which is very good. I'm gonna definitely need to go back and get more fire bombs, though. We got another net. So this border guard note will give us no benefit because we're already over the cap, so that's unfortunate. Got a bunch of more ammo, though. One more box here. But it needs hacking skill. Good thing we've been leveling that up, huh? Good thing we prepared with a hacksaw, otherwise we would not be able to do this. Hack away. Opened it up. And we get ourselves a 9mm hammer, which is good. Now we have a secondary pistol. And do we have any 9mm ammunition? Probably not. We have a lot of the 5mm, but no 9mm I don't think. So we can't really use it yet. But we can always sell it if we don't want it. But 9mm is not a bad thing to pick up. Because it does decent enough damage. It's nowhere near what the hammer does. But it has a lot less AP cost though. So in some ways it can be more effective in that way. Oh, power switch. Let's turn that on. Okay. Power has been restored to one outpost. All right, let's start trying to clear this area out. There's going to be a lot of them here, and I'm probably not going to be able to fight them all. But we'll do what damage we can. Oh, that was a dud. Trying to, like, finish the guy off, but I don't think we're going to get that. We might get one more opportunity at it. Now, this is a good moment to probably use a flare, but... You know, I say a but. I honestly think we should use the flare here. Flare. That'll give them all fear. It will only last a single turn, though, so it'll give us an opportunity to beat on some of these guys, or at least attempt it. They also move further away from the entrance, so it could be a good opportunity to like just run, because there'll be another 2 turns before we get. And by the way, the flare, it may be misleading. You might think that the flare continues to give them fear. It only works that 1 turn. Even though the flare will still be lit, they will be able to overcome it in future turns. So we're going to move over to the exit, but we don't have any AP to actually leave, so they're going to all spend their turn running away, and then we're going to spend our turn just leaving. Okay, we've taken damage. We need to go back anyway, because another firebomb would very much help us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the outpost we've already cleared, and then we're going to try and clear that one that's off to the east. See if we can do that. Let's go ahead. I want to speed up time here just so that we can get through this a little quicker. Turn on this power switch, go through the trapdoor, turn on the other power switch. And at this point, we've done the minimum, but of course I like money, so we're going to try and do the maximum. I got the hiccups, unfortunately. So sorry if you see me bouncing around a little bit. It's all the talking I do. Swallow a lot of air. Alright, let's get that. Now we'll get jumped by the rat that was still here. Oh, there's actually 2 of them still here. Alright, what I'm gonna do, try and crowd control these guys. Well, actually it probably doesn't matter. We just shoot the one killing it. Oh, actually, that's the one we should be shooting, isn't it? Oh, okay. We whiffed that hard. We're going to take a decent amount of damage here, but we'll be fine. It happens. Oh, Jesus. That might have been a mistake. I think we'll be okay. We still got 36 health, but... Okay. There we go. We beat him to death. Good. Send combat. We really can't get any more fights here, so we're just gonna leave. I guess I will point this out. One thing that may be misleading to you in this game is when you see the numbers above my head, you might be like, you know, oh, he's taking that much damage. Sometimes not necessarily. So read this over here. I don't know how well you can read it, but it says, let's read something that happened to me. So Radhound hits Mouse for 4 mechanical damage. Mouse resists 3 mechanical damage. So I only took 1 hit point in that regard. Radhound hits for 2 mechanical damage. Mouse resists 3 mechanical damage. So that one did no damage to me. Radhound hits for Mouse for 5 mechanical damage. Mouse resists 3 mechanical damage. I don't think this stuff corresponds to what the numbers were. I mean, like, the numbers are telling me how much damage was hitting me, but not how much I was resisting, I don't think. Maybe it does do it that way, but... maybe it does, and I'm just we'll try and pay attention to that more, but I have found like the numbers sometimes can be misleading because there have been times where it's like I'm getting hit and I can see numbers. It's like, oh, you got hit for 3, you got for 5, you got hit for 3. And then after the fight is over, I look up and I have taken no hit points of damage whatsoever, like 0. So I'm like, sometimes it can be confusing. Now, there might be other reasons that that's going on, but as far as I can tell, sometimes... I know you can barter with this dude. Let's see, what are you doing here? Just sorting through some goods I scavenged today. Want to take a look? See if there's something you like before I take it back to the station? I offer a fair bargain. Alright, let's see what he's got. He only looks for lockpick devices and traps, so he's very limited in that regard, but he does sell things. For instance, he does sell lockpicks. You regen some HP. Okay. Good to know. I have to keep my eye on that. We got 25 hit points. We'll see how much we have. We go. He also has some pistols here. Not really all that interested in that kind of stuff, but he sells us for 6,000. These prices don't seem all that reasonable. Oh, it's silence though. Maybe it is. I don't really. Let's just go get healed. We need another firebomb anyway. Alright, let's speed it up so we can just get through here quickly. Okay, medical is our first stop. And then we'll just go over to agronomy again because that's where we want to, the bionics lab, the biology lab. I don't know why I keep saying bionics. Biology lab. Not barter. Well, I guess we can barter with him. Sell these things. Syringes and thigh boosters. Again, I don't think I really necessarily want anything from him right now other than just money. Which will allow me to buy more firebombs, so it works out. Alright, now let's get our healing on. Okay. Let's see. I mean, it's agronomy pens, whatever. Barter. Okay, more organs for him. Now, the adrenal gland is worth more, so we'll sell that first. He'll take all 5, though, so we don't really need to prioritize. He also will take the gasoline under chemicals. I don't have chemistry skills, so there's no reason for me to hold on to this, so I might as well sell it. And it's not a very high quality pelt anyway, so we might as well sell it. He'll buy one more raw leather, so we'll get rid of that as well. Okay, so we've got really quite a bit worth here. Do I want to buy all 3? Yeah, sure, what the hell. We'll buy all 3 of his firebombs. Costs us a little bit of money, but as we've seen, they're effective. And they'll continue to be effective. And we don't really have to worry about big crowds if we are using this kind of stuff. Let's reload our gun just so I don't forget. Now we are at that point where I normally wrap up, but we kind of came into this a little late, so I'm going to go a little bit longer. Let's see if we can bang out this quest, because we're not that far away from doing it. It's not that complicated of a quest. We got the minimum. We just need 2 more stations taken care of, and we already have the power turned on, so just a matter of time. Well, there may be more baddies here, so we have to be careful. Let's go this way, even though I know I know kind of where it leads to. Oh, there's a bad guy right there. Let's use the fence to our advantage. And get me. And you be dead. Alright. Shift Q. And end combat. Now remain, sadly. I think the second time I played through this, I got all the fancy rat ears on like the first few rats I killed. So I leveled up a lot faster in that playthrough than I did in this one. Okay, this door is going to be locked. That's okay. I happen to know a secret way in. Just checking back here just in case. I don't think there's anything back there. I do expect to encounter a couple more rats, although I don't know how well we clean this out. We can use some of the choke points to our advantage, perhaps. I have to remember to use the nets, too. Well, we know they're there. Ow! Jerks. Alright, we'll pop one of them. We missed a 95% chance to hit. I'm gonna net one. So it leaves me alone. Now we only have to worry about one rat. Now it gives us plenty of opportunity to get to the choke point. So they don't surround me. Alright, I'm just gonna move to here. Wait. I guess I should have moved a little bit further. Oh, there are more of them. Damn it. A lot more of them. Alright, we're gonna back up and we're gonna firebomb them. Right there. That's not good. I might die. I think me being on fire, I think I'm dead. Okie dokie. You know, I just realized I don't have any hard saves. Alright, we'll rectify that here in a bit. There's a little bit of a downside of the throwing, and that can happen. Alright, we do know that there's one rat hound in here. Where'd you go? Alright. I can't make it through the gate. Oh well, we'll just shoot him in the head, guys. Hey, we got him nonetheless. I was about to say, I was gonna say, and I said he dies. Alright. Oops. Alright, I don't think there was... Oh yeah, there was a barrel. Alright. Once we clear this out, I'm gonna go ahead and put my hard save down. But I'm pretty sure I would have died there. I could have tried to heal myself, but I was on fire. And I don't think it's easy to put yourself out. I could be wrong about that, but I've seen plenty of people burn to death to know that it lasts a long time and it does a lot of damage. Alright, we need a save here. Oh, no, you have to hit save first before you can name it. Name 1. Okay. Now we can properly save scum. Okay, there's a lot more of them than I initially expected. Although I think this surprised me. Apparently beat him to initiative, but I can't see him, so... I'm just gonna back up, give myself room. Maybe to there will be okay. Just the one right now, but the gunshot will bring more. Hey there, I Steckle. We're just running a basic gun grenade build, more or less. Okay, let's go into the choke point. Wait for the other rats to show up. They surely will. Okay, just the one so far. want to back up a little bit, but I don't want to leave this choke point too much. I guess there's other choke points too. Like we could continue to back up. Because I need my my crit to more or less get off cooldown. I'm also curious how many of them are coming. This is probably firebomb territory. Yeah, this is firebomb territory. All right, this time we won't hit ourselves. What did I just say, game? Again, I think I may burn to death here. It's 3 turns. I guess it's not the end of the world. Yeah, we'll probably live through this. Yeah, this guy's still afraid. Let's go punch him to death. He's dead. We do still have our crit shot. I'm just gonna move up a little bit. I don't know if these guys are burning. They're not burning. That sucks. Well, we got a chance to shoot the guy. I also forget. Yeah, they do fear fire. Now, one thing I don't remember. Does it eat your... I don't think it eats your durability. I'm not 100% on that. I'll try and keep an eye on it as we burn. I don't think it burned. You know, the reason why I ask is I've burned plenty of people and the durability of all their items like really drop. But maybe it's because they burned to death. Comes back and then it's just gonna get scared again. This will hold them back until our crit comes back. No, it didn't drop. Okay, that's good to see. I mean, maybe it dropped this, but... Alright. Wait, did you actually walk onto the fire? You're brave. Well, this is honestly the first time I've ever caught myself on fire. Might as well use our opportunity to pick that up. I mean, why not? I'm gonna back up a little bit because once that fire goes, well, you know, what am I doing? I'm gonna get it back in 1 turn. I'm sure that fire is gonna. Well, I say I was sure it's gonna stick around, but not really. They're afraid though, so we can just pop them with a crit again. You know, we might as well walk a little closer. Why not? I walked too close. God damn it! Should have paid attention to the numbers. All right. Well, this one's still gonna be around, so I'll walk 'em. What's wrong with you, mouse? Oh, come on, game. You know what? Screw you, game. I haven't saved scum at all yet. You're gonna get it this time. First, I hit myself with my firebomb. I threw that grenade nowhere near me. And then I can't hit a 95% shot. No thanks, game. I get the 1 mulligan. Okay, you're down. Now we need to run away. Yeah, I know. I haven't been quick saving. You know, I was playing, it's F9, right? Oops. That's quick load. And that's my other game. Don't look at that. Oh my god. It's F5, right? Yeah, F5. F9 is quick load. F5 is quick save. Jesus Christ. We were playing Deus Ex earlier, and that has a completely different. It's plus and slash for that. I actually forgot what the keybind was. Well, it's good we make that mistake now. Alright. Do I have to move way up to hit that guy? Maybe if I move to the side? Yeah, that's not so bad. I'll take that. Okay. I'll blame the brain farts on going over, but okay, we're gonna do the trick we did last time. Net you, so you stay put. Punch you. Okay, back off. Okay, now they're here. Firebomb. Alright, that would hit me. 38%. Please don't hit me. But we're not on fire, I guess that's a plus. Every single time in this engagement, I have burned myself. But I'm not on fire, so that's a plus. Okay. I think this is not fire, but I'm not positive. You know what? We're gonna move. Yeah, I actually have a decent fire throwing skill, but apparently it's not showing itself. Alright, I don't know. Combat over? It's just bad luck, I guess. I mean, it's possible. Oh, I can't see him and I can't move, so we're just gonna play this out. I think it's just one rat hound, potentially. Which is pretty hurt. They're not gonna get me until... Okay, the combat's over. I don't know if it's over because burned alive or what. Oh, there he is. I was trying to start combat. There he is. Do we try and punch him to death? Saving our ammo? I mean, we're pretty hurt. Ah, screw it. Let's just shoot him. Okay. We're done. Shift Q. I mean, we haven't gotten quite to that level yet where it's elite. I mean, we're still early in the game. With our next level up or two, it will be pretty good, but right now we're still kind of struggling. In my other playthrough, I did not rely on the fire bombs as much, but I figured, you know, obviously they're powerful and they do well with the crowd control. It just, it has some drawbacks, as we've seen. Okay, so finally we can get through here. There shouldn't be any more of them. Hey, look at that, trapdoor. At 24 at the moment, still having a bit of a struggle against things. Yeah, I mean, this game seemingly is pretty hard. I have not played this a lot. I just started playing it, I don't know, when did I get this? Maybe a week ago? And nice dramatic effect there. Okay. Before we would go anywhere, though, I did get that cave hopper meat, and there's a reason why I got that. It's to get through here. Because we have not quite enough agility to pull this off. I don't know if the armor check penalty affects this, but just to be on the safe side, go ahead and eat that. The rocks pile up high, but not all the way to the cave ceiling. Perhaps you would be able to climb over. Try to climb over. If I didn't have the agility, that wouldn't have happened. Managed to climb the rocks and reach the other side. Okay. Mine shroom. Mine shroom. And the rubble, which is going to give us an oddity. Trilobite fossil. Study this item to gain 1 point of experience. You can do this 8 times. Too much. Come over. Thank you. Alright, let's put our armor back on. So I prefer not to walk around naked. Come up here. Turn on the power. Okay, we need hacking. Let's get our hacking done. 7. Oop. Okay. Another hammer, 7.62. That's good. I like that. I think we already have some 7.62 ammo, so we might take a look at that. And then some health items. It might have just been armor piercing. Yeah, I don't want to waste the armor piercing rounds. So we'll hold off on that. We probably aren't going to need it. Not for this part. Throwing knife, another border guard, but we're already maxed out on that. Omega ID card. One of these must have meant a lot back in the glory days of Omega. Nowadays it serves as an obituary. And we got an aluminized balaclava. This doesn't really do a whole lot for us, and it really hurts our... Well, actually, no, it does maybe help us. High ground in this complex of, for some reason. Okay, never noticed the stairs down. Ooh, we already have this. Well, we could sell the blueprint, though. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, so we're done there. I'm going to go ahead and go through this. This is really hard to see, but there is indeed a path here. I really wish there was a way to make, like, sometimes the foreground invisible, because I did not notice this on my first playthrough, that there was a walkthrough here. Very easy to miss, because you just barely see that little corner of red. I don't know why it puts you into combat here, because there actually are no enemies. I can't get out of it just yet, so we're just going to humor the game for a little while. There we go. Now we're out of combat. Come through this way. The elevator's not going to be powered on, though, because we haven't powered on upstairs, but we can at least come through here and loot while we're here. We got another border guard thing, but again, we're maxed out. This is locked, but we've got a lockpick, so we will lockpick it. See what we get. We actually got some pretty decent items here. Another Omega ID card, some more experience for us, and some more health hypos. Anything else down here? No, and we can't use the elevator because it's powered down. Okay. We're going to have to go all the way back around. I'm probably going to go get healed, though, because we're at half health, because I ate another firebomb in my face. We're almost done, guys, though. Let's go ahead and speed up time, might as well. It's going to take us a little while to thread through here. Boop, 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 boop. But yeah, just the one outpost now. We've got the other 4 done. And then we'll, okie dokie. But outside those couple times I had to save scum, this has actually been going really well. As a matter of fact, let's just give ourselves another little save here. Autosaves are pretty good in this game. You get one every time you go in and out of a loading screen. So right now I've just gotten an autosave. So if you don't remember to give yourself saves, they give you somewhat of a cushion. Now if you do a lot on one screen though, that's not going to help you too much. Okay, so we want to go to medical. We have stuff to sell, but the main person we'd be selling to, I think we've already kind of played out. Because again, there is a limit to how much people will buy. Okay, so we can sell... He still will take 1 medicine. That means we're going to have to split this. Give him that. Okay. I'm just going to take the raw cash for this. Okay, and then we want healed. That might be all I do. We'll worry about this. And honestly, I might do a lot of the bartering, like, off stream, because you can spend a lot of time just going through and selling a lot of the stuff you acquire. I know there's one mission in particular that we'll be doing in a little while that you have a lot of backtracking to get all... If you want to do what I do, which is loot everything that's not nailed down, it takes you some time to get it back to base. Alright, let's speed back time. You don't need to super speed it up, but... Alright. Go this way. We haven't found Jonas's watch yet, but I know where it is. It's almost always been the same spot. So... This way... There's a fair amount of backtracking in this game, but that's pretty typical for this type of game, so... Okay, we should have combat as soon as I get through here, so let's slow time down a little bit. I don't remember how many rat hounds were there. I remember scaring some away with a flare. Oh, so there's at least this one. I think there's maybe 2 more. Oh, he's dead. Not really a choke point that I think I can exploit. Well, I guess here. Only so many of them can get at me. It's gonna be harder for me to use my firebomb, so. Probably won't need it, though. Because I think there's just the 2. Yeah, I'm just gonna come in here and wait. We have enough action points to reload? Sure do. Alright. Yeah, let's just try and punch this one to death. We're not quite on our crit turn yet. That was a lot of missing. Okay, now we can do our crit. Shoot this one in the head. Okay, back to punching. Man, we're whipping a lot here, huh? Come on! 70% chance to hit my ass. I'm probably gonna have to go back to the medical ward now. I mean, in theory, we can beat one of these guys to death in 1 turn, but I mean, we don't have any melee skills, so... we have a 44, though. You know, honestly, I don't know what my crit percentage is. I mean, we were using a... you know... why is my crit percentage? I was using aim shot, which gives you an automatic crit. If you're wondering what was going on there. Which has been very important for this build. Alright, let's pick this up, which is the digital watch, which is what we need. I'm too hurt to do the next part. We could die very easily. So I'm just going to poke around a little bit here, make sure we are done with the rats that are around. There's this explosive barrel that I guess we could have taken advantage of, but it's kind of hard to take advantage of that when they start jumping you almost immediately. Yeah, I don't think there are anymore. We immediately get this fight. So, very high likelihood we'll die to that fight. So I have no choice but to go back and get healed. I took a lot of damage there in that corner because I was missing my punches a lot. Which, again, just bad luck. Alright, well, let's at least get Jonas's watch. We get that part completed. And I know I could be using healing items. I kind of don't want to, though, because we're trying to save them for later when you can just go over here and easily get healed. Now, I will not do that for any quests in the future, though, because, frankly, it's just a little bit too time-consuming to do it. Because it will be much further away from the main base. Okay. Alright. I think I found your watch. Show him the old watch you found. Yes, that's the one. Where'd you find it? You really don't want to know. It's covered with, You're right. Best that I don't know. So, can I have it now? There's a few special items I can offer you for it. He rummages through his backpack. I've got this here powerful submachine gun. Perfect working condition. I've got a set of healing hypos. These are good for you. And I've got these here fine looking boots. Look at them. They are fine. So, what's it going to be? Trade it for all of it. What now? Well, it's only fair. This is a pretty good watch, and what things do you offer me in return? An old rusty submachine gun, pair of worn out boots, or health hypos, which I have plenty of anyways. So I'm using my mercantile skill, which I did max out as much as I could. You drive a hard bargain, Mouse. He sighs. Well, alright. I guess I don't have much of a choice. Here you go. See you later, old geezer. So we just robbed that old geezer blind, but that has been kind of par for the course for this build. So we got a 5mm one, which is actually decent because we do have the ammo for that. It holds 30 rounds, and we happen to have 30 rounds, so that's actually going to be perfect for us. We also got the boots, which we will wear, which give us a little bit more mechanical resistance, as well as giving us an agility point and some stealth, which is very nice. What else we got? 5, 9, 7. No, so the one we already have is good. And then we got Trying to remember the other thing we got. Oh, hypos. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. No reason to be a Boy Scout. You're right. All right, let's get back and get healed, and then we'll finish this off. Our hopper meat should still be good by the time we get back, because there's still 11 minutes ticking on that, which is plenty of time. So we should have an extra 2 agility now, 1 with the boots and 1 with the meat that we have. So that's going to give us a little bit of stat increase. Medical. All right, injuries, thank you. Do a little bit of reloading, and then we should be good to go for the last bit of this quest. More or less the boss fight, as it were, which is why I did not walk into there with less than half health. All right, back to the cave tunnel and exits. But I do like that you can play this game so many different ways. You know, an RPG is good when they actually execute that well. And so far, I've been pretty impressed with this game, as far as that goes. I mean, you guys haven't even seen, those of you that have never seen this game before, you haven't even seen the half of all the things you can do. It's pretty good. Especially as this was made by a small team, it's pretty impressive. I had never heard of it before, too. I kind of, you know, I don't know why. I don't know why I've never heard of it before until recently. And then what happened is I saw it was on sale on Steam, and it was on the top-selling Steam charts, right? Somebody on one of the Discords I was on said that there was some YouTuber that covered it, Seth or something like that, maybe his name, and that apparently made it popular. But yeah, it was on sale, and I picked it up. And I've been loving it. I mean, I was a big fan of the original Fallout game, so this is like right in my wheelhouse. Hey, get out of here. This is my territory. So we're going to try and talk through this thing, but I've never succeeded at this. Oh, did I put the balaclava on? Oh, I might not have. That would have given me the intimidation that we needed. I don't know if we get another chance at this. Oh, well, if we fight him, we fight him. We'll just burn him alive. I'm reclaiming this outpost in the name of the Southgate Station. Haven't you vultures taken enough already? Caves belong to no station. Now get the hell out of my home before I bolt in your ugly face. I guess we'll have to do this the hard way. I could have done the intimidate, but it wouldn't have worked. Attack my children, rip them to shreds, but maybe with the buff of the balaclava, we would have gotten it. That sucks. He actually got to shoot me before I got to go. We usually have pretty good initiative. Alright, we're gonna back off and try and firebomb the asshole. Well, we hit him. And he's dead. We didn't hit the rats at all, man. What a wasted firebomb. Oh well. They're going to be afraid for a while. We are poisoned, which kind of sucks. I don't think we'll die to it. I'm going to go up and punch the guy. I'm a little afraid that they'll... Oh, actually, no, we don't need to punch him. We can just shoot him. So I just totally messed that up because I totally forgot we had a gun. Alright, I'll just shoot him once. Then we'll back up. They might recover from their fear, so... You know what, we'll loot while we wait. I'm probably gonna have to take a health hypo, which isn't the end of the world, I guess. Maybe I should have waited one more turn because we had more poison coming in. I didn't really look at the math, though. Yeah, they're coming back. Okay, let's go ahead and crit this dude. That crit didn't do a whole lot, but we can finish him off here. There we go. Yeah, I was kind of thinking about doing a psionic build as well before I started, but I don't really have the experience with it, so I wanted to stick with what I knew. Where's the other rat? Must have ran away from the fire, huh? Or there it is. Okay. I don't want to go full auto on the bastard, so we'll just shoot normally. The submachine gun's going to have pretty good action point cost, so we'll get many shots off before we are done. It being 5mm, it's not going to have a lot of action point cost. And there we go. Beat the dude. Oops. I just alt-tab because I'm dumb. Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay. I meant to hit tab, and then for whatever reason I accidentally hit alt. Alright, let's loot this dude. I think you have to hack these guys, but we'll just double check. Yeah. 7. Ooh. Alright. Well, honestly, Leo, this is not a game you really want to do ridiculous builds necessarily. You want nice, efficient ones, especially as if you're inexperienced like I am. This game will punish you hard if... Oh, there's a junk pile. Yeah, chew toy. An old dog chew toy. We get 2 experience for this. Unfortunately, I'm a little behind on experience from my other playthrough, because I had hit another level by that point, but that's okay. We'll have other opportunities to kill rat hounds and get experience out of them. I think I only got 1 of those rat ears, whereas the other playthrough I did, I got all 3 right away. Yeah, I mean, there are ridiculous builds that can be fun, but they still have to be effective, is like the point. So, like, you gotta be careful. And you have to know what feats to take and all that stuff, which I haven't quite figured all that stuff out yet. We will level up when we turn this quest in, and we should have everything turned on. I'm just going to go ahead and give myself a hard save, just in case we forgot one. Well, no, we have them all, because when he pays me, he'll pay me 450 as opposed to 300. So if he pays me 300, we made a mistake. Well, you can do psionics in this, Leo, which is more or less your wizard equivalent in this game. I haven't done that yet, and I kind of really want to, because it sounds like it's a hell of a lot of fun. And interestingly enough, I've been doing a lot of research for this game, which is kind of required, in my opinion, if you really want to get into it. But, like, with what builds are out there, it seems like the psionic builds are actually not too bad for a new player, too. Which is not typical. Usually speaking, when you play a game, like an RPG, you usually are told to shy away from pure spellcasters, but in this game, a pure spellcaster is actually not that hard to build. From what I have heard and from what I've read. Haven't done it myself, though. Okay, let's go ahead and turn this in. So we're going to go to the comms cantina, which is where the dude that gave me the quest is. See, that's something I didn't really even think about, that most of the abilities are silent, which gun builds, like what I'm running, that's your one liability, is obviously guns make noise, so that draws everybody. Alright, I reactivated the power and all the station I could find. Good work, Mouse. We can now start the restoration process. Here are your credits. Excellent, so what's next on the agenda? There are a few more jobs waiting for you, actually. Brett needs someone to do a hopper roundup. He'll instruct you on what exactly you need to do and how to do it. Go speak to him on the agronomy level. We'll do that another time, though. I've gone well over my normal time limit. Normally, I wrap up at about 4, but we got to this game a little late because Days X went over, so I figured going over a little late was okay. And anyway, we get this wrapped up in a nice bow by finishing the quest. After you've completed this task, come and see me again. Okay, understood. And there's our... We did get paid $450, so we know we turned them all on. That's kind of our safety check. And we get to level up. But I'll save that for next time. We'll do our level up and everything that time. But it's cool to get it out of the way. And we actually have a good combo right now. The 44 is going to give us our good damage with the aim shot, giving us that crit. And then when we're waiting for that cooldown, we can use the 5mm to lay out some firepower that has a low AP cost. So maybe it could do better damage. I know I got a 5mm Jaguar on my other playthrough, but it may have done slightly more damage, like maybe 8 to 10 or something. I honestly don't remember. So we didn't get quite as good luck in that regard, but hey, there's a little bit of randomness to a lot of the items you find. If you want to have more guarantee of having a good item, craft it yourself. All right, let's go ahead and give ourselves that hard save. And there we have it. All right, so this is our first time looking at UnderRail on my channel. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I hope to play through it. It's going to be kind of hard because this is a game that has a lot to it, so it's going to take a while to play through it, but hopefully we can get fairly far into it.